Yo, what is going on, guys? Welcome back to a brand new video. In today's video, we're going to be talking about the latest piece of MCU Spider-Man 3 news. Now, there has been a few pieces of news over the last week or so. I haven't really reported on many of them, and that is only because for the fact that I think a lot of them are just mostly self-explanatory or repeated pieces of news that we have had in the past, like same old stuff about Tobey Maguire, apparently his contract and all this kind of stuff. There was that one piece about Kevin Feige saying that some of the rumors were true and some were false. And it's like, well, you don't say, because, I mean, rumors tend to do that. Some are true, some are false when it comes to movies like this. And also, some of them seemed realistic, some of them seemed more unrealistic. And also, we got confirmation from set photos from Jamie Foxx posting on Instagram that some of the rumors were true as well. So it was kind of like, I don't know, that didn't really speak volumes to me to report on because it was kind of self-explanatory. However, this piece of news is pretty big, and this one we can talk about is the fact that Charlie Cox has been seen on set as Daredevil for MCU Spider-Man 3. Apparently, he has just wrapped filming for the film as well. Now, what do I think about this? First of all, what I'm going to say is, I think this is quite likely, okay? Because Daredevil is someone that we need in MCU Spider-Man 3. If there's a character that we need in this film, it is Charlie Cox as Daredevil. And not only because it would be cool to see him come back from the show that just got cancelled by Netflix, but it would be cool to see Daredevil come into this movie anyway, since Spider-Man and Daredevil crossover or have crossed over so readily in the comics before, and the fact that these two characters have never been on screen at the same time, and also the fact that this would be the perfect story to introduce Daredevil into Spider-Man 3 as well. With the whole identity crisis thing, Peter's probably going to be going to court or have some kind of lawsuit against him, so Charlie Cox's Daredevil, Matt Murdock, will help him get out of that situation, which makes the most perfect sense if you do ask me. You know, it's cool that we got rumors about Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield coming back, and all the Raimi villains and the TASM villains coming back for this movie, and seeing those three Spider-Man team up in this film. But at the moment, when it comes to the story that's been set up in MCU Spider-Man 3, do we really need Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield in there? Or would we rather have Daredevil to serve that purpose of that story even more? I know which one I would pick. As much as I'd like to see Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield come back, and I'd be gassed to see all three Spider-Men on the screen at the same time in some kind of Spider-Verse story, Charlie Cox's Daredevil, or just Daredevil in general, even if it was by a different actor, would be more important and relevant to that story, and I think would make a better film in general. However, if these other two Spider-Men are in the film, I'm not going to complain about that because it's live-action Spider-Verse. Come on, who isn't going to watch that? But still, it would make more sense if Daredevil was in this film, because it would serve the purpose of the story more if Matt Murdock was to show up to be Peter Parker's lawyer and have that crossover happen in this film. So when in other news videos I say I don't really believe some of the rumors and some of the stories that are coming out about this film, this is one that I would be very inclined to believe, as Marvel and Sony would probably agree that Matt Murdock is a good character to throw in this film. Both studios would understand this, and both studios would 100% make this happen. Daredevil's a really popular character, Sony would benefit, and then Sony and Marvel get Spider-Man and Daredevil to cross over for the first time on the big screen, and that would be absolutely awesome. Kevin Feige would want it, Sony would want it, and as we know, Daredevil has gone back to Marvel Studios with full rights to use him in any film they want, and I just think it could happen. I just think it's more likely than any of the other rumors that we've got. So when I hear that Charlie Cox has finished filming, I'm inclined to say this is quite likely, just off what the film's going to be about and leading on from Far From Home and the type of character that Daredevil is and how he could fit into that Spider-Man story. But however, even though I think it's quite likely this could happen, this isn't 100%. That's why I did say likely. We haven't actually gotten set photos of Charlie Cox on set with Spider-Man filming for the movie, but that's what people are reporting, that they've seen Charlie Cox at the filming location for Spider-Man 3 filming, and they just wrapped. So that is what the news is. We haven't actually gotten photos, so I can't say 100% until I see the photos. However, with this report and this rumor, and given the circumstances of the story and the film and the characters that this film is based around, I think this is quite likely that Charlie Cox's Daredevil, or at least Daredevil or Matt Murdock, will show up in this film. And it seems like, given this report, that he's going to, and it's very likely. But once again, like I did say, this isn't 100% true. Tell me what you guys think in the comments below. What do you think about this rumor or this report? I don't know what you want to call it. Tell me in the comments below. What do you think? Do you think Daredevil's going to be in this film? And I really do think this is likely. likely. Do you think this is likely as well? If you don't, then tell me why. And once again, thank you guys for watching this video. If you did enjoy, make sure to like button, subscribe if you want to, make sure to hit the bell next to subscribe button to not miss any more news, content, theories, fan fictions, gaming, all types of things Spider-Man on this channel. I'll be reporting on all the good news that comes out and all the stuff that you really need to know about MCU Spider-Man 3 to keep in the loop and up to date with the film. With that being said, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.